How did a peaceful uprising spiral into a decade-long catastrophe? Welcome to episode 14, exploring the Syrian Civil War. In 2011, what began as peaceful protests against the oppressive regime of Bashar al-Assad erupted into a full-scale civil war. Initially, the world watched as brave Syrians called for democracy and justice. But the government's brutal crackdown transformed these protests into violent clashes, igniting a conflict that spiraled beyond anyone's control. As the war raged, global powers picked sides. Russia and Iran backed Assad's regime with weapons and airstrikes, while Turkey and international groups supported rebel fighters. The battlefield became a complex web of alliances, each driven by its own agendas. Cities like Aleppo, Homs, and several other Syrian cities are leaving them in ruins. Suffered relentless bombings, chemical attacks, and grim sieges, turning vibrant neighborhoods into haunting ruins. Over 500,000 lives lost, millions displaced, all searching for a safe haven as entire generations grew up amidst violence and loss. Yet peace is a distant dream, with wounds both visible and invisible that may never heal. Under the new regime, the nightmare deepened. Innocent civilians faced horrific retributions disguised as cleansing operations. Arrest and torture became the new normal, shattering lives further. The humanitarian situation plummeted, leaving Syrians in an unbearable state, worse than what they had endured under Assad. Amidst chaos, armed groups flooded the nation, exploiting a world that seemed indifferent. Each faction pursued its agenda, fanning the flames of conflict. Once a land of rich culture, Syria has become a battleground. Its future teeters on the edge of despair. When will the suffering end? Stay tuned for episode 15, the Crimean Crisis.